Something that I've learned being a nanny is mind your business that pay you. One of my clients came to me and said, "Hey, do you think so and so moving funny?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, my wife been working hard, and now it's like she ain't never around. You always here with the kids. I just feel like something going on." And I was like, I just figured she had more assignments or, she's been casted out more. I haven't really thought of it any other way. I said, I didn't jump straight to negative. That's what I told him. And he was like, oh, yeah. So that was that. I moved on. So for like 6 weeks, mom had went in beast mode. When I say beast mode, she was like, hey, if possible for the next 6 weeks, can you be very flexible? She was like, I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to take care of, and I'm gonna be traveling a lot. And I was like, okay, I got you, girl. And the more she traveled, it was like the more it was getting to dad. But I didn't understand because it was like, dude, she never gave me I cheat on my man vibes. And he never gave me that I cheat on my woman. Like, I know real love, and those were the only vibes I was getting from them. Well, one day his friend came over, and this was my first time meeting a friend that came over. He came over to see the twins, and the first time I met him, I was just like, something ain't right. That energy ain't right. So I shook his hand, and he was like, "Oh, I'm a hugger." I was like, "Oh no, thank you." He was like, "Oh, excuse me." I was like, "Mm-hmm." Something that I've learned, this is my body. I'm going to tell you no thank you if I feel your energy is off. I don't even try to fake it like, no, no thank you. No. And I do it with a smile. So this was the first time that I had felt like that with any of the dad friends, because his other friends, hey, cute, like we would laugh and hee and ha ha and stuff. We still friends on social media. So it was something. I just didn't know what it was. So the dad kept telling me what his friend was telling him, and I was like, "No, did you pray about it?" He was like, "No," and I was like, "Meditate about it, journal about it, sit down and talk to when you talk to your therapist, when you and your mama go, talk to her about it." I was like, "I just don't think it's that," and he was like, so women just all stick up. I was like, we don't. Because I'm a girly's girl, but wrong is wrong and right is right. I just don't get that kind of energy. And he was like, whatever, queen. I was like, okay. So she came in one day. She had just came in for a flight, and one of the twins had a recital or something. It was like, they were three. Yeah. So she was like, I'm just gonna meet y'all at the she was like, I'm taking an Uber. She was like, Queen, can you drive my car so I can ride home with y'all? I had a small car at the time. So I was like, okay, cool. We get there, put our bags in the car, we go in. The husband friend is like, I'm surprised you made it. And I just kind of looked at him. I said, why would you say that? She just been so busy. I said, okay. And he was like, oh, my bad, my bad. I was like, mm-hmm. And I left it at that. When a friend came around, I was speaking, I was going about my business. So he had told him, the nanny be covering for your wife, I see. They were in there snickering and giggling, and I walked in and they got quiet. We got quiet because she was telling me that she had been working so hard because she actually was trying to buy her husband 2 18-wheelers. She had a deal that she was supposed to do, and that was going to give her enough cash to pay for it. But the deal fell through, so she had to work so she can buy it because that was her gift for him for his birthday. I think it was like his 35th birthday. That was his gift. She was buying him 2 18-wheelers. So we were laughing about that, but she didn't tell anybody. She wanted everybody to be shocked. So when a friend came in, we was like, okay. And we walked off because I was like, that's why she been working so hard. My girl is out here hustling I love when women show their man how much they appreciate them and how much they believe in them. So I was like, yeah. So then when he would have conversations with me, it sounded like I was being biased because I was like, no, she's not doing that. You just covering up for her. So one day, my client was like, either tell me what's going on or I'm going to fire you. I said, oh, well, today's my last day because I don't do threats, baby. I'm a grown woman. If your insecurities have gotten you to the point that you feel like you have to threaten me to get the truth, you need to go sit down and think about the information that is being told to you. I said, you either need to meditate or pray about it. I said, but trying to come for me is the worst thing you can ever do. And have a good night. And I left. Now, I was supposed to go to work Thursday and Friday. And I didn't come Thursday. So he texted me and was like, he was like, so you just not going to come back at all? I never said anything to him. I left it at that because I knew his birthday was Monday. So I ain't say nothing to him. I left it alone. So I told his wife what had happened. And she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like, nope. I said, Monday, I can't wait. I'll see you Monday. She was like, okay, cool. So we all get to the dinner. I get there like 30 minutes late on purpose. So when I got there, my babies ran up to me, and I was like, oh, hey. He was like, I just want to apologize. I said, no, thank you. Happy birthday. Sit down, enjoy yourself. And he was like, Queen, man, don't do me like that. It's my birthday. You going to have me over here feeling sad. I said, those are your actions. And so his mama said, this is why I love her, because she make you stand on what you say. I sure do. So at the end of the dinner, the wife was like, hey guys, once you come outside, his last gift just got here and they can't come in. And so he thought it was one of his childhood friends. No. My girl had put both of them 18-wheelers up with a bow and was like, they paid in full. Here go your paperwork, blah, 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 blah. Here go your titles. And I just looked at him. And he looked at me, and his friend was like, oh, man, you got you a good one, man. Don't you let her go. No, man, because you was just trying to get this man to leave her because you thought she was cheating. Because that's what happened to you. That's a totally different story. But his friend had got cheated on so bad, so he just wanted everybody single around him. He was throwing hate everywhere. But it felt so good to be like, that girl was just working. And I had to mind my business. I couldn't be like, yeah, and the reason why she doing it is because she... Yep, I got fired. And then when I got ready to come back, y'all, just to be petty, I was like, so in order for me to come back, I need a raise because you fired me. And he was like, whatever you want, Queen, whatever you want, man. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. When I say every day for like 30 days, I would come to work and he would be like, I'm sorry. I was like, shut up. And he was like, man, you gave me so much grace. He said, man, he was like, I look back on this. He was like, Queen, you was just like, it's okay. He was like, every day. He was like, but I was listening to my friend. He was like, it wasn't until you said, stop listening to people that are going through stuff. Because when other people around you are going through stuff, they want you to be mad too. But they don't know they want you to be mad. They just want somebody to feel as angry as they are. He was like, it wasn't until you said that, the day I told you to quit. And man, he was like, I was up all night. I was so goddamn mad at myself. But we still cool. I love that I can have those conversations with my parents and I can still mind my business. Because, baby, if I wanted to be like, you don't, she out here working hard so she can get you these 18-wheelers and you gonna fire me? I had to mind my business. I had to, And when I tell you he was arguing with me and I was like, oh, that's all you got to say? Yeah, because you probably know everything she doing. I said, and I do. Oh, he was so mad at me. But afterwards, when I tell you he apologized so many times, and he had hugged me at his birthday party, he was like, I love you so much, Miss Queen. He was like, thank you. I was like, whatever, big head. So he still tell everybody I'm his mean big sister. I'll take it.